Muli, Math-sayang Araw. Alright, napanood na nga natin ang aralin sa Math ng Grade 4 para sa Quarter 3, Week 7. Ngayon naman, dumako na tayo sa Grade 5. Our next discussant for Grade 5 has a complete academic requirements in master's degree at Teologio Amang Rodriguez Institute of Science and Technology. She is a Grade 5 teacher in Math, ESP, and MAPE. She is our MAPE coordinator and SPA advisor. Mga mahal kong manonood, please welcome Mrs. Leody F. De La Cruz.
Thank you so much, Sir Jerome, for that wonderful introduction. Isang matsaya at matgandang umaga sa mga minamahal naming guro, home learning partners, at higit sa lahat sa mga batang mandunong. Welcome to Project SOAR, series of online academic reviews of mathematics CLAID learning modules. I am Teacher LEODY F. De La Cruz, a grade 5 teacher in Plainview Elementary School. Halina mga bata, samahan ninyo ako upang makimatsaya at matuto. Mathematics 5, Quarter 3, Week 7. The topics that we are going to discuss are the following. Measures time using a 12-hour clock and a 24-hour clock. Calculates time in the different world zones in relation to the Philippines, and solves problems involving time. And for our objectives, measure time using a 12-hour clock and 24-hour clock. Calculate time in the different world zones in relation to the Philippines, and solve problems involving time. Let's have a review on what you have learned last week. Read and solve the problem. Write your solution in your paper. Isabella is organizing the books. She puts 12 books on the first shelf, 15 books on the second shelf, 20 books on the third shelf, 27 books on the fourth shelf. If this pattern continues, how many books will Isabella put on the fifth shelf? Tama! Ang sagot ay 36 books. Isa pa mga bata. Andrew walked from Santa Clara de Montefalco Church to Rizal High School and took him 25 minutes. Then, he walks from Rizal High School to his house and took him 15 minutes. He arrived at 4:05 p.m. At what time did he leave Santa Clara de Montefalco Church? Mahusay! Ang sagot ay 3:25 p.m. Mas galing mga bata! Sadyang naunawaan ninyo ang nakaraang aralin. Ngayon, atin itong iugnay sa ating aralin. Let's begin with a simple problem. Marco went home early after his school hour to help his father to deliver the fruits to the market. It takes 15 minutes to travel from their house to the market. If the delivery time is 4 p.m., at what time should they leave the house? Convert your answer to a 24-hour clock format. To solve this problem, we should know what is asked. Correct. The time they should leave
their house. How about the given facts? Very good. 15 minutes, travel time, and 4 p.m. for the delivery time. How will you solve the problem? Tama! To solve the problem, we need to subtract 15 minutes from the delivery time. Or the post-meridian. It is 12 hours running from noon to midnight. Another way is the military time. Hence, military personnel and international aircraft use this clock format. It refers to the 24-hour clock. The day begins at midnight, which is 0000 hour, and ends at the 23:5900 hours. There are 4 digits in 24-hour clock. The first 2 digits show the hour, and the last 2 digits show the minutes. And now that you learned 12-hour clock and 24-hour clock, let's convert 12-hour clock to 24-hour clock. For the first hour of the day, from 12 midnight to 12:59 a.m., we will subtract 12 hours. For example, 12:15 a.m. We will convert this to 24-hour clock. So we will subtract 12 to 12:15. 12:15 minus 12 is equal to 0015 or 015 hour. Next, if the number is from 1 a.m. to 12:59 p.m., we will just remove the affix am. And if the hour have 1 digit, add a 0 to the beginning. For example, we have 2:59 a.m. So we will convert this to 24-hour clock. We have 02:59. Tinanggal lang natin ang AM at dinagdagan natin ng 0 sa tabi ng 2. Or, we have 259 hours. And if the time is from 1 p.m. to 11:59 p.m., we will just remove the affix PM. And we will add 12 hours. For example, we will convert 3:45 p.m. to 24-hour clock. 3:45 plus 12 is equal to 15:45 or 1545 hour. Therefore, Marco and his father should live on or before 1545 hours. Now that you learned about converting 12-hour clock to 24-hour clock, we will now proceed in converting 24-hour clock to 12-hour clock. For the first hour of the day, which is 0, 0, 0, 0 to 059, we will just add 12 hours and add affix AM. For example, we have 024 hours. So we will convert this to 12-hour clock. We will add 12 to 024 hours. 024 hours plus 12 is equal to 12:24 a.m. And if the time is from 0100 hours to 1159 hours, wala pong pagbabago sa oras. Magdadagdag lang tayo ng affix na AM at colon. Halimbawa, 0 to 115 hours. Ito ay magiging 2:15 a.m. Kapag ang oras naman ay mula 1200 hours to 1259 hours, wala pa ring mababago. Magdadagdag lang tayo ng affix na PM at colon. Halimbawa, 1200 35 hours. Ito ay magiging 12:35 p.m. At ang oras ay mula 1300 hours hanggang 2359 hours. We will just subtract 12 hours and add affix PM. Halimbawa, 2145 hours. 2145 minus 12 hour is equal to 9:14 p.m. Mahusay mga bata! Natutunan ninyo kung paano mag-convert ng 12-hour clock to 24-hour clock at vice versa. And now, it's time for us to convert Philippine time to other country. If you have been to airport or hotels, you would see clocks with different times as the picture shown. Different times at different places in the world are caused by the movement of the Earth. 15 degrees longitude every hour. Since there are 24 hours a day, there are 24 standard time zones. To see the relationship of time in certain places to the time of our country, let us look at the table and take note that plus or positive sign means they are ahead, and minus or negative sign means they are behind of time in our country. If the Philippine Standard Time is Saturday, 3 a.m., let's compare to Buenos Aires, Argentina. If Argentina is behind 11 o'clock in our standard time, so magmaminus tayo ng 11 sa 3 a.m. at ang kanilang oras ay Friday, 4 p.m. In Canberra, Australia. Australia is ahead 2 hours in our time. So, mag-a-add tayo ng 2 oras sa ating oras. So, 3, 4, 5. So, ang oras sa Australia ay Saturday, 5 p.m. In Beijing, China. So, parehas tayo ng oras sa Beijing, China. So, ang oras din nila ay Saturday, 3. So, they are behind 6 hours. So, magmaminus ulit tayo ng 6 hours sa ating oras na 3 a.m. Saturday. So, minus 6, that is Friday, 9 p.m. Next, tingnan naman natin sa Athens, Egypt, and Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. If their time is behind 5 hours, so magmaminus tayo doon sa 3 a.m. natin, ang kanilang oras ay Friday, 10 p.m. Tumako naman tayo sa New Delhi, India. Behind sila sa atin ng 2.5 oras. So magbabawas tayo ng 2.5 oras sa ating standard time. At ang kanilang oras ay Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Ahead naman ng 1 oras ang Tokyo, Japan. So ang kanilang oras ay Saturday, 4 p.m. Sa Vientiane, Laos naman, ay nahuhuli sila sa atin na 1 oras. Magbabawas lang tayo muli ng 1 oras sa ating standard time. 2 p.m. ng Sabado sa kanila. Sa Wellington, New Zealand naman, ay ahead sa atin ng 4 na oras. 3 a.m. plus 4 is 7 p.m. ng Sabado. Sa Caracas, Venezuela naman, ay nahuhuli sila ng 12.5 oras. Magbabawas muli tayo ng 12.5 oras sa ating standard time na 3 a.m. At ang kanilang oras ay 2:30 p.m. ng Biyernes. At sa Washington, USA naman, ay nahuhuli din ng 12 oras. So magbabawas ulit tayo ng 12 sa ating standard time. At ang kanilang oras ay 3 p.m. ng Friday. We will be using the table above in identifying the time in a particular place as how it is related to the time in our country. And now, let's study this simple problem. Mr. Reyes is going to Saudi Arabia to meet his wife who is working in a hospital as a nurse. He will leave the Philippines at 4:30 p.m. If the duration of his flight is 4 hours and 15 minutes, what time he will arrive at Saudi Arabia? And what time is it in the Philippines? How many hours is there time difference? The departure time of Mr. Reyes is 4:30 p.m. and the travel time is 4 hours and 15 minutes. So we are going to add 4:30 and 4:15. So the answer is 8:45 p.m. and that is Philippine time. So now, we are going to convert Philippine time, which is 8:45 p.m. to the time in Saudi Arabia. And referring to the world time zone map, Saudi Arabia is behind 5 hours in our time. So magmaminus tayo ng 5 doon sa 8:45 p.m. At ang sagot ay 3:45 p.m. Yan ang oras sa Saudi Arabia. Tandaan, To calculate time in the different world time zones in relation to the Philippines, we need to use the world time zone map to easily understand their time differences. At ngayon naman, ay ating isasolve ang problems involving time. Narito ang ating problem. The Reyes family will visit their cousin, who lives 3 hours and 10 minutes away. They want to get there at 11:30 a.m. What time they should leave? To solve the problem, we need to understand first what is asked and what are the given facts. So what is asked in the problem? Mahusay. The time the Reyes family live. How about the given facts? It is 3:10 or the time started and 11:30 a.m. time ended.
Maraming salamat sa panonood at pakikinig mga bata. Sana ay marami kayong natutuhan sa ating aralin. Hanggang sa muli, paalam!